everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Mary. You know that if you've been here before. If you're part of the Fritzy family, then you already know that, okay? And I thank you for your continued support of my channel. I love you so much. If you've never been here before, I'd like it if you'd hit the subscribe button and you can be part of the Fritzy family. Okay. I don't know where that came from, guys, but I kind of like it, so we're gonna roll with it. All right, anyway, mark that date. As of this date, you are now not called subbies. You're not called YouTube friends, because that would insinuate that we are not friends anywhere else. We're just friends on YouTube, and that you're not part of my family, right? And I don't care about you. So from now on, hence be known, I dub thee. Let's take this Tom Ford brush. And I dub thee, Fritzy FAM-ily. Moving right along. So anyway, today we're going to do a tutorial with this. It's the Power of Makeup collab with Nikkie Tutorials and TooFaced Cosmetics. Now, I know you guys heard me say, I'm done with all these YouTube collab things. And I probably would not have bought this. No, I can definitely say I wouldn't have bought this because one, I broke. Okay. Yeah, seriously, I am. Starting up a jewelry store, and I hope you guys will like it. I'm almost ready for you to see it. Anyway, so people say that this is pink leopard, but to me, I see pink camo. Redneck in me? I don't know. Looks like pink camo to me. But anyway, so I do tend to see things a little different than most people, so Inside this, I'm sure you all know, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you, just in case you haven't heard it already. It comes with a little pot of glitter that doesn't have a sifter, so be very careful when you open it. This stuff goes everywhere. It's also like kind of iridescent-y. I'm going to try to tip it down. Look at the sparkliness. Woo! I see you looking at my nails. We need to do a nail update, don't we? Okay, but this stuff here is like sugar. Come and get some sugar, honey. So this glitter, it will go on top of any shadow in here and enhance it and make it look better. Don't know if we're gonna play with that today or not. A little mini Better Than Sex mascara that has already been used and bent here because I already did this video once, but I'm blind as a bat without my glasses, and I should just give up with the vanity and say, guys, you got to put up with the glasses because I can't see anything. When I got done with the look, to my blurry eyes, it looked good, but no, I had to throw the video away. So that's why it's already been opened and used. Okay, and I bend the brush sometimes on these big mascara wands. If you look really close, though, you'll see that this is purple. It comes with a itty-bitty shadow insurance, which I've already got on my lids to save time because I keep blabbing. And it comes with this liquid eyeliner. It's got a really fine tip on it, so you can draw a really fine line. This kills with cuteness because remember those, you remember the pens that had the little things that you can hook on your shirt pocket? This one has one, and look, it's a heart. Anyway, so cute, black eyeliner, and this baby. All right, so inside, woo, catch that. Inside we have shadows, which, like I said, I've already been messing with. Okay, so we have Ivy that's a matte. Be careful. This is sugar coated. It's a pink glittery shadow that is gorgeous, but it will end up all over you, in your hair, on your cheek, on your chins. Please, just use this in your inner corner. There's a little tip for you. That's what we'll be putting in the inner corner and nowhere else. So this one here is called Frosted Yum. It's a silver. This is a gold irresistible. This one is Painkiller. I don't need my glasses because I've been using this. This one is a darker brown called Makeup and Chill. Mystic River, to die for. This purple, hey! TooFaced made a purple that works. It's called Wham Bam. And then this one here is, yeah, Wanted. It's black. Then we come with 2 blushes, and as you guys might remember, whenever we have a palette like this, where it contains these itty bitty blushes and contours and stuff, I tend to use them as eyeshadows also. I tend to treat them as eyeshadows, but today I'll try not to. I do have a little bit going on because I forgot. I just did that part and automatically did it and went, hey, you're supposed to be contouring and stuff with this. So I tried to blend it out a little bit. Yeah, we will dip into one of these. So this one here is called I Will Always Love You, and it's a peachy colored blush. And this one here is a pink one that is called Justify My Love. Then we've got the well-known product called Chocolate Soleil. It is their their bronzer, and we will bronze my nose with it. And then this is the highlight that totally confuses me. It is called Champagne Truffle, and looky here. Okay, this surprises me. Now I'm not knocking it. Look at it. I'm not knocking it at all. Okay, because as an older woman, I appreciate a highlight that I can't really mess up. But for Nikkie, this surprises me because you know she is so glowy. Here, I was pretty shocked that you can't really overdo it. And for Nikkie, that's pretty amazing, right? Because she looks like you can see her from the moon. All right then, so today's look, what are we gonna do? Well, we learned a few things on the first look. So, Painkiller is very subtle, and I'm not gonna probably come into my crease with it because it didn't show up as well as I wanted it to. I just had to come in and go over it with Makeup and Chill. I actually think that the Soleil bronzer would make a really pretty crease color. So I think that's what we're gonna use in the crease, but we're gonna start out on our lid with Ivy, and we're gonna take Ivy with this brush. It's a shader brush by Beauty Junkies, and we're gonna take Ivy and go all over my eye from lid to brow bone. Okay, the only request that she had from me was that I use this Better Than Sex purple on my lower lashes. So I think that we need to be using some purple in this look. So I'm going to take Mystic River because I love it. I love Mystic River. Mystic River is this. Ah! Ah! I want to use Mystic River. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Mystic River on my eye. I'm also going to put Wham Bam on my eye. So let's decide. Oh, the choices. What shall we do? Let's get this and come into Mystic River. And I'm going to come all over my lid with it. Okay, let's just start here. I'm going to take up most of my lid, but I'm going to leave the inner half. Not bad. I didn't have to come under it with anything, and it showed up, so I do have to keep swiping, but it shows up without anything underneath it, and I'm not getting any fallout as long as I bang it off. So I don't mind having to keep swiping it. I can build Mystic River up here on the outer part of my eyelid. All right, now I'm going to come into Wham Bam, and we're going to tap that off and come into the inner part of my eye. As always, ladies, be hygienic. If you're blowing on your cosmetics, make sure that you sterilize after you're through. Unless, of course, you don't care if you keep those cosmetics. And then, in which case, just, you know, have yourself a nice helping of pink eye. Okay, I'm going to get this teeny weeny posh brush that I like, and I'm going to come right back into Wham Bam with the defining end of it. And under my eye as well, right there. I think that will help the purple in the mascara show up better. It's quite possible that that purple shows up purple on a lot of people. If you have light colored lashes maybe. For me, it does not. For me, it just comes out black looking. And into Mystic Hour to finish out the lower lash line. All right, now I'm going to take the other end of this little thing. It's a little pointy brush, and I'm going to come into, sugar coated. And it is. It's like pink sugar. And come into my inner corner with it. It's beautiful and potent. You will have glitter everywhere if you're not careful with this. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Sonia Kashuk come from the Knockout Beauty set. It is a blending brush. I'm going to pick up Painkiller and come into my crease and just swirl it around there to lay the land. And now I'm going to come into Chocolate Soleil, which is a bronzer, and deepen it up a little bit more. There's no rules with makeup. These are all powders. They're all powders. You can use blushes as eyeshadows. You can use contours and bronzers as eyeshadows. It's all powder. It all works the same. So yeah, we got some up here. And a little bit more. Just wiping it back and forth. But now I'm going to get a stiffer crease brush by Beauty Junkies, and I'm going to come in to Makeup and Chill, and I'm just going to tap. Just tapping the end of it there. And right here at the edge, I'm going to deepen that up. Now, this is right above Mystic, what's it called? Mystic Hour. I keep wanting to call it Mystic River. That's a movie, right? Tapping back into it on the other side. I'm just hitting the edge of where I came in with Chocolate Soleil. I'm liking the look of this, but I do want to intensify my lid again with a little bit more purple. I'd like not to get it wet. It didn't stay there very long. It seemed to come off rather quickly. I like blinked and it ran away. And I'm going to flip it over and get some more of the Mystic power. I want to get it wet. I'm gonna get it wet. Yeah, I can't stand it. I want to get it wet. Yeah. All right, let's get a little brush here so we don't tear up too much of the shadow. Because I want to get it wet. I'm gonna get this little posh brush. These are so cute. Thank you again. These little posh brushes came from another member of the Fritzy family. So I really appreciate that. I love you guys. Okay, I'm getting Mystic Hour wet. Woo! Oh my gosh. I just had to know what it was gonna look like wet. Look at the difference.
Angels sing.
Well, now that I did that, let's get the other end wet and let's see what happens if you get wham bam. This is good because it gives you guys an all around. You get to see it dry, you get to see it wet. I like it. Okay, so then I'm gonna get some more ivy on this brush and just right under my brow bone. I'm coming in with just a tiny bit of ivy and blending into what I got going on in the crease. Not a lot because these shadows are tending to, seems like the colors are wanting to run away from me. So just a little bit. Okay, so here's what we got going on. All right, now I said I was going to use these other things. So here's another posh brush. We like posh today. Let's get the let's try this pink blush. I have on Urban Decay's Vice Big Bang lipstick, so I'm going to use that pink. And let's just start back here and come forward on my cheekbone with this blush. There we go. And I said I wanted to contour my nose. So I'm going to take this little Sonia Kashuk brush here. This little Sonia Kashuk brush is, you know, just tiny. So I'm going to get it, dip into the Chocolate Soleil and contour my nose. Everybody contours different. Nikki really contours her nose. I just like a little subtle, just a real subtle line, and then I just go like that for the tip. And then blend, baby, blend. Blend that line. Almost blend it away. Whoa, still too much. I haven't used Chocolate Soleil in a while to contour, so I'm going to knock that back a little bit with my foundations on. Let's get the contour. Okay, let's take this little detailer brush, and I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to get a little bit of this and put it under my brow bone. And on this side. Now, like I said, I found it hard to believe that this was a highlighter for Nikkie. I don't think you can really overdo this highlight. Right there on the end of my nose. And up here on my cheek. I would never take a brush like this and go into Becca. You'd have a stripe. And then I'm going to take this, what? It's a Posh brush. It's a Posh Kabuki, and blend this together. We forgot, we didn't use this. Okay, typically I don't use a liquid eyeliner, but I want to use it. I'm not gonna do a cat eye. I did do the cat eye on Snapchat, and you guys said you liked it, but I just don't really like a cat eye on me. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come over here, and if I use a liquid liner like this, I just lay it down on top of my lashes. And I never come out any farther than my lashes. Like, I don't come into the inner corner of my eye. I just stick to right on top of my lashes. And I like a really thin line, which this does a really good job of doing. And the reason is because I think, on me anyway, that my eyelashes get lost if I use an eyeliner that is too thick. So that's why I don't use an eyeliner on my upper lashes or lids, is because I don't want my mascara to get lost. So that is my Power of Makeup Nikkie Tutorials look. I hope you like it. And if you do, give me a thumbs up. And if you don't, give me a thumbs up. Yeah. All right then. If you guys aren't having a blessed day, please go out and be a blessing to someone else. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye. And I'm out.
Family. My Fritzy family. Stop saying that. It's not gonna happen. Anybody ever seen Mean Girls? Right? It's so fetch. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not gonna happen. Fritzy family. Yeah, Fritzy family is coming back and putting up with my fritziness. Okay, and this desk drawer that never seems to ever want to stay shut. You push it, it opens. Push, open, push, open. That's what you hear all the time. That. Yeah, that's the desk drawer that won't stay shut. Don't know why. Stop in the name of death before you make a mess. That doesn't, mess isn't a word, so you can't make a rhyme out of that. So you're not the world's greatest rhymer today. Here we go. Okay, so you know what today is? Today is the best day of all. Yeah. Today is Tuesday, you know what that means. We're gonna have a special guest. It's Nikkie Tutorials. Yeah. Anybody remember the Mickey Mouse Club? Okay, anyway.
You know what that means? We're gonna have a special guest.
What I'm gonna do is, she wanted me to do a look with this palette. She bought it and she bought me one too. Thank you! World's greatest rhymer. Luminosity going on, but that's from a Becca. It's from a Becca. It's from. Do the switch, twitch. That's the way we get rid of this. We do the switch, twitch. Not touching Mystic River. Stop. It's a mystic hour, she cried more. With a rebel yell, she cried more.